This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So Deontay Wilder is not happy about the fact that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua could be teaming up in training camp. As in, Joshua, he offered to go and help Tyson Fury with a bit of sparring in preparation to help him beat Wilder. And this is what Joshua had to say to Sky Sports, which was, in a nutshell, I'm willing to help Tyson Fury because I want him to get that belt because he's more likely to unify against me than what Deontay Wilder is. And that's been a fact. That is a fact because Wilder just doesn't want that kind of smoke with Joshua. Whatever reason it may be, whether it's him, whether it's his management team, his promotional team, whatever it may be, people within that camp have been stopping him from fighting for Undisputed. Turned down $100 million. How on earth do you turn down $100 million for 2 fights for Undisputed and the first fight in your own country? Now, Wilder, he's never travelled outside of America to defend his belts. Joshua has. Fury has also been travelling. So, as far as Joshua and Fury teaming up, will it happen? I have no idea. I mean, I'm sure if Tyson Fury said, he picked up the phone, called up Joshua and said, listen, are you coming over? I'm sure Joshua will probably go, yeah, sure, no worries. Now, we can talk about potential reasons why that Joshua could be gauging what it is that Fury's bringing and Fury could be gauging what it is that Joshua's bringing. But ultimately, Joshua should only go there if he's going to try and replicate a little bit of Deontay Wilder. Basically, leave all your skill at the door and just throw wild punches. That's what you've got to do. Joshua brings the same kind of height as Wilder. Well, he's 1 inch shorter than Wilder. But that's pretty much all it is. And of course, as I said to you guys before, this is about Wilder not being champion anymore because people want to see Undisputed. Joshua's not confident that Wilder is going to fight him for Undisputed. And it's true. He's shown it time and time again. Now, Deontay Wilder, he's not too happy about it. In fact, he kind of goes in a little bit. So quite clearly, they've hurt his feelings. And this is what Deontay Wilder had to say. I saw it. Look at those bitches. That's what I said. They're all some bitches who try to team up on someone, you know. You say you're the best. I say I'm the best. Now you mother effers are trying to team up with each other. I guess it's UK versus USA. It builds my confidence up. It allows me to hold my chest out and lift my head up a little bit more higher and walk through the room like I'm the man. When I see guys teaming up and trying to help each other out, like that's when the world's trying to see who is the best out of the heavyweight division. It makes me feel good. So hopefully those guys get to work with each other and come up with a master plan to beat the impossible. I don't think there's a heavyweight in the division that's got no type of plan. I don't care what trainer they bring on board or have in their camp. I'm one of a kind, the first of my kind, and people have to deal with it, face of it, understand and look at the beauty inside my craft, which I display to the world. Deontay Wilder's statement. So what beauty is he actually displaying? A knockout punch, okay, against lower level opposition. Okay, cool. But that's all he's bringing, which is why I'm saying to you that he's very, very vulnerable. And he knows that. He's not happy that Joshua and Fury are teaming up. He's not happy. Because again, you guys will remember in the first fight when Deontay Wilder just kept avoiding Joshua and blah, 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 and then agreed to fight Tyson Fury, or however that Fury fight came about is what it is. When Tyson Fury just got off the sofa after 3 years. He was still out of shape when he went to America and beat Wilder. Even Shelly Finkel admitted after the fight, we wasn't expecting Tyson Fury to be that good. In other words, we cherry-picked him and that cherry turned out to be a little bit sour. And we had to screw him on points. That's what we had to do. So the fact is, Joshua and Fury teaming up. This is not in some ways, a Brit versus America. That's not really the case. It's more a case of, all Joshua wants is an undisputed fight. He's shown it time and time again. He's been the one who's been going around belt collecting. Sure, he took a stumble along the way. And yes, a fight between Fury and Joshua is absolutely mega. Arguably the biggest fight in the history of boxing. Certainly in the UK. Globally, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But certainly in the UK wise. Now, will these guys actually team up? Who knows? For me, I think, as I said before, if Tyson Fury just calls up Joshua and says, listen, I'm in camp, I need your help, can you come over and help? As I said, what I don't want to see is Joshua going over there trying to lay out Tyson Fury. I know some people would love that, and some people would love Tyson Fury to absolutely school Anthony Joshua. But you have to remember, there's a reason why Joshua would be there. Because these guys can spar at any point, really, couldn't they? If these guys just wanted to fight, they could do it on the big stage. But Joshua needs to go there to help Fury. Don't give Fury all your hand. Much like Fury can't give Joshua all of his hand. Again, on the night when these guys actually fight each other, it's going to be totally different tactics anyway. Totally different tactics. Joshua isn't going to come out of that camp thinking, okay, well, I know a little bit more about Tyson Fury in the ring than what I did before. And likewise with Fury and Joshua. He's not going to see something in Joshua inspiring that took him by surprise. That's going to help him prepare for when these guys actually meet for real. They're not. They're going there to help the plan to beat Wilder. Not that Fury really needs it, because Fury he's already fought Wilder and already beat him after 3.5 years or 3 years, fought 2 taxi drivers, went to America and absolutely done him. So this is purely about height. This is purely about some power. Joshua just has to go in there swinging wildly. That's what Joshua's role would have to be, which is unusual for a unified heavyweight champion of the world to be somebody's sparring partner, but he's willing to do it. Now, of course, yes, he did say sometimes, you know, you say things, you kind of regret saying them and blah, 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 blah. And but I think ultimately he would do it because Joshua is very, very patriotic. So in some ways, Wilder is correct when he says it's UK versus America. In that instance, it is, because an undisputed fight between 2 Brits is going to be so much bigger. It's going to be absolutely mega. And as I said before, Wilder has shown no interest in being undisputed champion. None whatsoever. If you can't get someone in the ring for $100 million who's making nowhere near that, then what do you do? What do you do? It's as simple as that. I mean, for Joshua, all he wants to do is fight for undisputed, whether that be against Fury, if Fury beats Wilder, or whether that be against Dillian Whyte in a rematch, if Whyte beats Wilder. That's what he would prefer, because yes, in that sense, it is Brit versus Brit. That makes it so much bigger. But anyway, ultimately, we'll have to wait and see, but quite clearly, Wilder is not too happy. And to call them bitches, that's just him going, oh no, I'm in trouble now. Oh crap, what am I supposed to do? But yeah, he calls people bitches for what, ganging up? Joshua won't be in the ring on that night, will he? It's going to be Fury and Fury alone. Wilder has sparring partners. Tyson Fury has sparring partners. But the sparring partners won't be entering the ring on the night, will they? So it's not really teaming up from that sense. But again, for him to call people bitches for teaming up, I suppose Wilder would know, wouldn't he? Let's go ask Dominic Breazeale how many of Wilder's friends and family were taking big lump shots at Dominic Breazeale in the hotel of Alabama. You guys remember that one. So maybe Wilder, you the bitch. Anyway, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.